On Halloween night in 2019, 21-year-old Corey Cunningham is minding little fellow named Jeremy, who plays a trick on Corey by locking him inside the upper room. Similarly, as Jeremy's folks return home, Corey kicks the entryway open and incidentally thumps Jeremy over a flight of stairs railing to his demise. Corey is blamed for deliberately killing Jeremy yet is gotten free from murder. After 3 years, the town of Haddonfield, Illinois, is as yet faltering from the repercussions of Michael Myers' most recent killing binge in 2018, while Michael has evaporated. Laurie Stept is composing a journal, having purchased another house and residing with Allison, her granddaughter, who is currently a medical caretaker. In the interim, Corey is working at his stepfather's rescue yard. Returning one day, he is provoked by secondary school menaces and harms himself all the while. A noticing Laurie carries him to the specialist's office where Allison works. Allison and Corey foster a relationship and later go to a Halloween party, where Corey is defied by Jeremy's mom. In the wake of having a contention with Allison, Corey leaves the party and runs into the harassers, who lose him a scaffold. He is hauled into the sewers and went up against by Michael, who in the end lets him go. On the exit plan, Corey is defied by a vagrant. In a battle, Corey wounds the man to death and escapes. Corey and Allison go on a supper date, yet Allison's ex, cop Doug Mullaney, appears and badgers them both. Corey later baits the cop into the sewer. Michael arises and kills Doug to Corey's enjoyment. Allison is ignored for an advancement at work, for an individual medical caretaker who is taking part in an extramarital entanglements with the specialist. Corey then kills the specialist at his home while the medical caretaker is killed by Michael. An unconscious Allison plans to leave Haddonfield with an obstinate Corey in view of the past injury, while Laurie turns out to be progressively dubious of Corey. Subsequent to finding him resting in the spot Jeremy passed on, Laurie offers to help him, relying on the prerequisite that he limits any association with Allison. Corey counters by faulting her for the occasions that have happened in Haddonfield and says in the event that he can't have Allison, nobody will. On October 31st, Corey gets back to the sewers and effectively battles Michael for his veil. In the interim, Laurie and Allison contend as she intends to leave, and Allison, as well, faults Laurie for Michael's activities. That evening, Corey leaves out of control, killing the domineering jerks in the wake of tricking them to the rescue yard and unintentionally killing his stepfather. He then proceeds to kill his mom, as well as a DJ at a neighborhood radio broadcast, who had insulted him before. At the Stept house, Laurie fake endeavors self-destruction to bait Corey to her, whom she destroys the steps. Corey then, at that point, wounds himself in the neck to approach Laurie for his passing before the showing up Allison. Michael abruptly shows up and kills Corey. A battle follows, and Laurie figures out how to stick Michael to the table. After a battle, Allison shows up to help repress lastly kill him. Laurie and Allison take his body to the rescue yard by police escort, drawing in the occupants of Haddonfield, who follow them in a parade, and discard it in a modern shredder. In the resulting days, Allison and Laurie accommodate, and Allison leaves Haddonfield while Laurie